It's been just over 2 weeks since a Minecraft movie hit theaters. The film's box office numbers have mined gold, raking in over $550 million worldwide just after 2 weeks. Is it all just because of Jack Black's performance? The LA Times said it's the gleam in Black's eyes, the gusto in his delivery that makes every line zing. But it's the in-theater behavior that's really got people talking. Roll the clip. The second Jack Black cries out, chicken jockey, pandemonium breaks out in the theater. Kids running in front of the screen mid-scene, entire theaters erupting into meme chants, acting more animated than the characters in the movie themselves. Then they film it and post it on TikTok.
Welcome to Generation Gap, the show where members of the Inkspot staff and me, Mr. Bovenkerk, tackle the headlines from the opposite side of the age divide. From pop culture, chaos, actual news, we're breaking down what takes from both sides of the timeline. Today's topic, chaos at the Minecraft movie. Has movie theater etiquette finally been destroyed block by block? To all make sense of it all, I've got Carter Hull and Bailey Coslin with me, two students who actually understand what's going on inside Gen Alpha brains. Let's get to it. Was this chaos expected from the Minecraft movie crowd? Is this the new norm, or is this just a one-off? Bailey, what are your thoughts?
Well, I see both sides of this situation. I understand frustrated parents, but I also think there's such a culture behind Minecraft where this kind of behavior is almost expected because it's played so much into Gen Z culture and memes and media. So, it's not the most surprising to me, but also some of it's just gone too far. Do you want to jump in there?
I mean, sure, it's got a little bit far, bringing live chickens into the movie theater. I saw a clip of that. Is that one of the clips? I don't know. Roll the clip. But, it's crazy that people are coming together at the movie theater instead of, on TikTok comment sections at this time. I think it's pretty cool instead of, being haters in the TikTok comments all the time. We're all coming together to be happy about the Minecraft movie.
But are you coming together to see a Minecraft movie, or are you coming together to ridicule a Minecraft movie?
I think it's just fun. I think it's just for fun. I think there's not enough things for teenagers to do these days, and this is just one of those things they see on TikTok, and it's we have to go do this. And I think that sort of builds a community within itself. I understand it can be a distraction, but it's also an expectation for this kind of film.
I don't know about an expectation, but I think we've created that expectation now.
Yes.
And I think it's not just the stupid kids that are stuck on the internet all the time that are going out. I think with the Sam Avery thing, his kids, I don't know how old his kids are, but he said in the video that even his kids were getting all excited and he was getting all excited, so it's kind of bringing fun for the whole family.
Yeah, part of me wonders, and I think that this is underreported, is what showings is this happening at, right? I have a 4-year-old daughter. We are not going to see the Minecraft movie, but we are going to be hitting up the theaters, right? If this is the 2 o'clock showing versus the 8 p.m., I think that there's different expectations. And I think that we saw some of this with Despicable Me. Is that right? Minions movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many of them that's hard to keep track of. And I think that it can't all be negative if we have such a time divide. And I do think that there is a differentiation between Minecraft, which is open world and participatory. But is this movie meant to be a movie, or is this movie meant to be an experience, I guess, from your side of the aisle?
I mean, have you seen the clips? Have you seen the movie? The movie is clearly not trying to be a good movie. And a lot of the reviews say that. And I haven't seen it, but I don't think it's a good movie. I think people are just going to see it to get excited and have fun at the movie.
know. I forgot the question.
The question in there, I think, and I don't even know if I framed it well, was, is this about the movie or is this about clout, right? Like, is this that I saw somebody behave on or do this on TikTok and now I want to one-up it? Or is this about just authentically, I like Minecraft and I want to experience this and participate, like a la Rocky Horror Picture Show, that like this is expected and I'm not challenging expectations?
I think for this, like, I feel like in the theater, there's already an expectation to just, like, sit there, be quiet, like, through the movie. But with social media's impact on it, like, it makes more sense that it's become this. But it's definitely, like, exclusive to, like, what I would consider, like, Gen Z meme movies, that it's like one person does something and then it's like everybody just follows it.
And so those references in there and the Easter eggs and those meme references aren't there just for us to like sit quietly and appreciate, but like to interact with, like they're there for us, so gives us permission a little bit, or?
Yeah, I feel like...
I don't know why I'm saying us, because I'm never going to see this movie.
You're not going to start throwing popcorn at the Minecraft movie. But I do feel like the movie kind of sets up an expectation for people to like latch on to these specific moments instead of most of the movie. Like one of the reviews said that that there wasn't much storytelling going on. It was just a bunch of Minecraft moments. So I feel like it's probably specifically made to have the memes be created about it and stuff like that. Which I don't know how much I love that, but I mean, it's working, clearly.
I don't know if you make Jack Black your leading man if story's really what you're going for. I don't know if you make Jason Momoa one of your stars if story's what you're going for. If I think about... I said in class on Friday, I think I talked about how Jack Black was a comedic genius. And then I stopped and paused for a long time and thought about it, and it was like, Jack Black, once upon a time, was in movies that I thought were phenomenal. High Fidelity, School of Rock, and then that's where I ran out of my like laundry list. And then I could think about when he just... Orange County would be a great one that you've never heard of. But then he made Shallow Hal. Now what he does is he shows up in like Goosebumps. He's the voice in Kung Fu Panda. He's in the Mario movie. And so I think Jack Black is a very different Jack Black, and now is found a niche where he is leaning into this like preteen meme culture kind of realm a little bit. And I think that like I look at Jack Black and Jumanji, like that's meant to be fun. That's not winning an Academy Award or getting nominated. So I think that maybe my initial take was too serious, and I should have just thought about who's leading the movie.
Yeah, I don't think Jack Black's trying to do anything crazy. I don't think he's trying to win any awards. Although, who knows, we might see a new award for stupid meme movie come out of this. So I'd enjoy that. I might watch the nominees for that one. Not promising anything, though. I don't care about the Academy Awards. But, you know, it's the Minecraft movie with Jack Black, so who doesn't want to see that?
I don't think any of us have seen the movie, so
Yeah,
we're probably not the best
it.
people to critique the movie right now.
Well, I think it gives us a lens to think about it from a cultural analysis point, where if we haven't engaged with the behavior, some of our biases maybe are less in line or on display. And that said, we're going to move to the most biased section. Back in my day.
Oh, God.
Don't. You can just call me Mr. Bovenkerk. You don't have to say, oh, God. But I appreciate the reverence.
Mr. Bovenkerk.
I've seen a lot in my time. Midnight movie premieres where people dressed up, where they sorted themselves into a fictional wizarding house. I have a buddy from high school who, when the movie Independence Day came out and the president stood up and did that Today, it's our Independence Day. His dad stood up and just applauded the fictional president. So, like, movie behavior hasn't always been, like, just sit down and shut up. But back in my day, hold on your butts, I'm gonna let you know a little history here, okay?
All right.
2000s, the golden age of flip phones and Napster. You would get a physical ticket, and a 90-year-old man would rip it, and you'd take it home, you'd put it in your scrapbook, and you would remember who you saw it with. Movies meant something. There was order. We wore jeans, not pajama pants. We paid way too much for a box of Raisinets. It wasn't survival of the fittest. You didn't have to wear a poncho like you're in the front row of SeaWorld expecting popcorn to rain down from the skies. Movie previews, oh, those coming attractions, we didn't talk during them. We didn't need trivia asking us about what movie Hilary Swank was because we couldn't wait patiently for 8 minutes. The only glow was the exit sign. Nobody was texting because it was T9 and you had to press the button 3 times to get the letter you wanted. There was no TikTok. The only camera was the one they filmed the movie with. It was a better time. It was a glorious time. And I miss those days. And it's why I watch movies in my basement instead of at the theater most of the time. Rant over.
What was the last movie that you saw that you really got that feeling from?
I saw one of the like reboot Force Awakens Star Wars movies. And when like we all knew Luke was definitely totally alive, but like they weren't telling us. And then like when he showed up on screen, like people in the theater clapped. But I just remember hearing the like Star Wars notes that like John Williams score and being like, oh hell yeah, let's do this. But they've all been packed theaters. They've all been like communal events. I don't know if I just was watching that by myself, I would have felt that, but like you feel other people feel it a little bit, and it's a little bit more exciting. It pulls you in. I don't know, what's the Marvel movie when Captain America picks up Mjolnir? Like that was a thing that I just like felt like a goosebumpy moment, and I know that's corny to say, but like there definitely were other people in there who were there to just appreciate it, and like that excitement was for the film, I think. I mean, I did definitely see like the first Fast and the Furious movie in the theater, and just remember the parking lot, like cars revving their engines, and so like our behavior wasn't always great. Definitely some people didn't make it home that night probably, or were ticketed. So I think that part of it is like the movie dictates our behavior, but also our relationship with wanting to go see it has a powerful pull in there.
You trying to say that people don't want to go see the Minecraft movie?
I think people want to participate in the Minecraft experience. And I think I should understand that because Minecraft is open world. It is a game where you participate. And I think that like the form follows the function. And so like who is this for? It's for Minecraft fans. And so Minecraft fans do participate. They are part of the show. And I think that that's a hard for me thing to like wrap my head around a little bit. Bailey, we talked earlier about Wicked a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I think that old man complained about, like, I don't want to hear theater kids sing. But, like, how many theater kids have performed a version of Wicked on the stage? And so, like, it is for them a little bit. Like, they do know all the songs. And so I think that, like, just understanding that, like, the films we put on screen now have changed a little bit. That it is not just about, let's watch these people and laud them and put them on this pedestal, but like some of the media we make is for us to be part of. And I think more than ever, it's more interactive. And so I think that like my initial stance 2 weeks ago when we were debating this in class was like, what the hell? Like, what is wrong with you guys? But I think, like, the more I've thought about it, the more I understand that, like, this is meant to be an experience more than a movie.
Do you guys think that there should be like in the Wicked movie, how they had sing-along showings where you could sing along with music? Do you think there should be specific showings where you can exhibit like rowdy behavior?
I did see on like social media that there were theaters doing that for the Minecraft movie, so I feel like that might be a direction that the movie goes down.
Yeah, I think that I agree with that, like, there are less places for high schoolers to, like, engage and to have fun and to, like, be part of communities. Like, you've been forced so digital that, like, for me to complain about, like, hey, look at all these kids getting together and doing a thing, like, you're doing a group project, and, like, if I could get you to do a group project in my other classes, like, I wouldn't be complaining about it. I think there should be an Adult Swim everywhere. That there should just be, like, you remember public pools?
Mm-hmm.
And they blow the whistle, and, like, the kids would get out, and, like, the old people are doing laps. I want that everywhere. I want it at the zoo. I want it at Disney. This was an idea I came with before I had a child, but I still like the idea that, like, as a teacher, like, I want to break from feeling like a chaperone. And so I think that if we marketed it as, like, yeah, this is go wild, I love that idea. But would it have the same effect if you had the permission to do it, I guess?
I feel like it would. Like, people still get excited at the homecoming game. They still get super excited even though they're allowed to, like, go crazy during it. So I feel like I don't think that giving them permission would really change it that much.
And so, like, then it's just understanding that we're not violating social expectations a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you pay extra? In your head, pitching this, like, you work at AMC, do people pay extra for that? Like, I'm just thinking about the usher who's got to sweep up. Like, am I paying a, like, popcorn disposal fee in that a little bit?
I think people would pay for it just because of how big, like, these trends can become. Like, people are willing to spend a couple extra dollars to throw their popcorn in the air.
I mean, the movies are already expensive enough. I mean...
Well, I think, too, okay, in the back of my head, what leads to this? We've created a different movie experience where you're sitting in a recliner like it's your basement. You're ordering full meals, right? They're serving alcohol if you're old enough to order, and people bring it in. And so we've changed the way movie viewing is. And so if that's kind of the way that the industry has changed, like, we've already started to give permission that this is more of your house because it is so expensive. And so, like, back in my day, like, we would do dinner and a movie, and as a high schooler, I couldn't. I was broke. My girlfriend could afford to take me to a dinner and a movie. She drove, too. I was just really violating gender stereotypes back in the day.
Progressive Bovenkerk.
Good for you.
Thank you. You know, young. That's a shout out to Whitney Kristoff. She's doing okay.
Hope she's watching.
I got lost in my tangent, but, like, you could go to Chili's and get an affordable burger and a water with a lemon and go to the movie, and you wouldn't have to work a month to do that. Now, if you're buying gas, taking somebody out, buying them a meal first, like that, like, that's my paycheck. And so I think that the expectation for what we get out of it should change a little bit. Man, I went back in my day old man rant again about the cost of goods. We should maybe move on to respectfully no. We've heard the takes, we've heard the thoughts, we've seen the chaos. Now it's a reality check.
This is Respectfully No, the part of the show where we each call out something from today's topic that we can't co-sign on.
Carter?
I think popcorn's probably fine, but soda... I don't think people should be throwing soda at the movie theater. That stuff's kind of gross to clean out of the carpet. Gets kind of sticky.
Okay, I can't go on to mine. Why do movie theaters have carpet?
I don't know, man.
Like, at this point, shouldn't we just have like a concrete floor, then someone power washes it at the end, and then we just hit
so
reset?
they can have the cool like 80s arcade carpet everywhere.
I thought the point of the 80s arcade carpet was so you couldn't see how disgusting it was.
Okay, but they could just have tile and they could swipe it down and mop it, and it would be way easier to clean and it wouldn't look that bad. Like, look at what we got here. It doesn't look that bad.
I'm just saying we go industrial.
We go industrial in movies.
I think there's like an authentic look to like all movie theaters where there's whatever movie theater you walk in, there's like a sense of home almost, like comfort because it's so familiar to you.
For me, it's the exact opposite. I go in the movie theater, I'm like, man, this place is nasty. And I'm looking at the floor, and there's popcorn everywhere. There's little kids spilling their drinks, and it's just, ugh, I don't like it.
Is this the Minecraft movie you're talking about?
No, any movie theater ever.
My respectfully no. You ready?
What?
Respectfully no to the knuckleheads who showed up with a live chicken.
Roll a clip.
Who got on each other's shoulders to lift said live chicken. Hi, I'm Mr. Bovenkerk, and this is my application for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. My respectfully no isn't about the movie theater behavior, it's about where are you keeping that chicken? What are you doing with that chicken later? Is this a loved family member? I just think probably not the best chicken experience. And if the chicken, was he ticketed? I got questions.
Chicken probably loved it, man. Who are you kidding? The chicken loved that. The chicken loved getting out of the house, out of the coop. A little foot-by-foot square it lives in.
Okay, my respectfully no is to your comment that movies aren't as much of an experience anymore. Because I have friends that will go to movies in full body paint, dressed as minions, like sit through the whole movie. Like they're not the people bringing the live chickens, but they make it something. You have to make the movie special for yourself, I think. At least today. I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Can I change
back
my
in your day?
Can I change my respectfully no body paint? I think that's too far.
Do you think you should wear shirts to movies?
I think I should wear a shirt and pants and shoes to a movie.
I think perhaps everywhere. I think it's a general rule.
No shoes, no entry. No shoes, no entry.
All right, rapid fire. We're running out of time here, okay?
All right.
Movie theater thoughts, better regret. Standing ovations at the end of movies. Carter, better regret.
I think that's corny as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
Bailey, sneaking in full meals. Better regret.
Bet.
Talking during the trailers.
Nobody cares about the trailers. We can talk all we want.
Watching meme-heavy movies like Minecraft, ironically.
Bet.
Theater dress-up.
No. That's no.
Assigned seating.
Bet.
Shushing people mid-movie.
That's a hard one. Sure. We'll go with bet for that one.
I would just taken off there.
I think if everybody else is being quiet, you should probably be quiet too.
We've talked about the Minecraft movie for...
Everybody else is being loud at the Minecraft movie. I'm allowed to be loud. That's the expectation.
Bailey, yes or no question here. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Minecraft movie. A Minecraft movie. I can't even get the title right. Is it that deep?
No, it's not.
Is this something people are going to be talking about in 3-4 years?
Maybe to bring up if there's another meme movie that causes chaos like this, but I don't think people are going to care in a month.
Just you wait for the Minecraft movie 2. Everybody's going to be talking about it again. Everybody's going to be like, oh, all the Bovenkerks of the world are going to be mad at us for throwing popcorn again.
You make $500 million, a second one's coming. So is it that deep, Carter?
No.
That's it for this edition of Generation Gap. If you're watching at home, be nice to your local theater worker. Maybe don't bring a foghorn. Remember, respect goes both ways. I'm Brad Bovenkerk, Mr. Bovenkerk on the streets, for Carter Hull and Bailey Coslin, saying thank you for tuning in. Oh, we should have brought popcorn and thrown it. That would have been good.
That would have been so cute.
Oh.